In front of everyone, Kody Brown formally gave Robyn Brown his land. Now that she will be spending more time with her family, Robyn Brown is content. However, Mara Brown's family and Janelle Brown Christine will never forgive Kody, since they also have a stake in this. But there is currently no official document or reliable source that suggests Kody Brown has lawfully given any property to his wife, Robyn Brown, in a public place. Nonetheless, there has been interest in the Brown family's real estate activities, especially with regard to their Flagstaff, Arizona homes. Kody and Robyn Brown spent almost $2.1 million in October 2024 to buy a new house in Flagstaff. There are 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms on this almost 8,000 square foot property. Fans and onlookers questioned how they were able to afford such a costly purchase, particularly in light of the family's alleged financial difficulties. The couple had listed their former Flagstaff house for $1.65 million in August 2023 before making this acquisition. They soon removed it from the market, though, after having trouble finding a buyer. The Browns also own Coyote Pass, a piece of land that is planned to be developed into multifamily residences. Since no building had started on this property as of late 2024, there was more conjecture on their real estate intentions. In conclusion, despite the fact that Kody and Robyn Brown have been active buyers and sellers of real estate in Flagstaff, there is no concrete evidence that Kody has publicly transferred property ownership to Robyn. On the other hand, Robyn Brown, who is well known from the reality show Sister Wives, has recently enjoyed happy and cohesive family reunions. The birth of Mykelti Padron's twins, Archer and Ace, in November 2022 was one noteworthy occasion. Despite their history of conflict, Robyn and Christine Brown, her previous sister wife, united to stand with Mykelti on this momentous day. It was love at first sight when Robyn described how much she loved her grandkids, and she treasured the time she spent holding them next to Christine. In another case, the Browns got back together to pay tribute to Garrison Brown. The Nevada National Guard held a flag-folding ceremony for the family, and Janelle Brown accepted the folded flag in Garrison's honor. Robyn and Kody Brown participated at this solemn occasion alongside other family members, demonstrating their shared sorrow and support for one another during this trying time. For Robyn, these get-togethers have held emotional significance since they symbolize efforts to mend and build family ties in the face of adversity. But the Brown family, which is well known from the reality show Sister Wives, has gone through a lot of changes lately. Robyn is Kody Brown's lone surviving wife after his marriages to Mary, Janelle, and Christine all ended. Family relationships have become strained as a result of these splits, and there are signs that some ties may not be able to be repaired. After 25 years together, Christine Brown announced their split in November 2021, making her the first person to quit the plural marriage. They had grown apart and chosen to go in different directions, she said. Christine has made good progress since leaving, announcing her engagement to David Woolley in April 2023 and getting married to him in October 2023. In December 2022, Janelle Brown announced that she and Kody were no longer together. Disagreements over real estate investments and the future of their family's land, Coyote Pass, have been causing tension in their relationship. There is a clear split between them, as Janelle voiced dissatisfaction about these unsolved issues. For years, Mary Brown and Kody had been in a turbulent relationship that was frequently referred to as a non-sexual relationship. Mary and Kody acknowledged that their relationship had been gone for a while until they mutually announced their divorce in January 2023. Kody has thought back on these previous marriages and admitted his part in the breakups. Although he acknowledged that decisions made by both parties caused the dissolutions, he acknowledged that he had no intention of divorcing any of his spouses. "No matter how much I didn't love them, I was never going to leave them," he said. However, they made decisions that kept us apart. Even with his contemplations, reconciliation doesn't appear likely. Christine has publicly chastised Kody for his handling of Mary and Janelle, charging him with manipulation and negligence. Furthermore, Kody has admitted that his past transgressions may prevent him from ever being friends with his ex-wives, suggesting that the relationships have been irreparably harmed. There is currently no sign that Christine, Janelle, or Mary are prepared to pardon Kody for the previous offenses. Each member of the family is looking for their own way forward as they continue to negotiate these intricate dynamics. But does Kody really have a victim mentality? Does he truly feel helpless in the midst of Robyn's problems and the Coyote Pass War? It's time to discuss why Kody Brown's villain act might not be an act at all, since he has been feeling very alone lately due to a conflict over the family's Coyote Pass land, which is split into 4 plots. Kody has reached a new level of isolation since losing his son, Robyn Brown, and 3 of his wives. Fans portray him as a villain, while his ex-wives and some of his elder children mock him. There could be a serious negative aspect to reality stardom. There is unending judgment and a loss of privacy. As evidenced by his words and deeds, Kody obviously doesn't feel like a villain at all. But the world continues to tell him that he is a nasty person. Like all men, Kody is a man. The problem is that everyone in the world can see his highs and lows. He is in a peculiar and awkward situation because he multiplied his love with 4 spouses instead of the customary one. He is no longer the same person after losing his polygamous status and his cherished son. But regardless of how experience softens and molds him, he still receives criticism. Kody, who is frequently irritable and unwell, may feel that he doesn't know how to be himself and become angry at people who criticize him. Kody should be allowed to be himself and tell the truth. As a mother of a son, I am aware that males need to express their feelings, and they have many. Despite advancements, there are moments when it seems like society expects males to suppress and swallow their suffering. Attempting to be strong might make men feel unappreciated and ignored. They would want for a different situation, one in which they could display vulnerability without coming across as weak. People just don't understand what it's like unless they have walked a mile in Kody's shoes. To understand this level of celebrity, one must experience it. Above, Kody is seen walking with Robyn while being recorded from behind via Pumpkin Punky via TikTok. Every step he makes is being recorded by cameras. He may suppress his pain as a result of this intense focus on his life, but doing so can be detrimental and even encourage a victim mentality. That is not an act, it might be real. Kody may truly feel like an outsider after receiving so much criticism from his own family and supporters. Even going to a pub or shopping center will result in his being ridiculed on social media. People who have a victim mentality take things personally, according to WebMD, and frequently ask themselves, "What did I do to deserve this?" Trauma frequently causes this victim mentality to manifest. As a result of processing so much, the person's energy becomes more negative, but they refuse to take responsibility for their actions, which can keep them from making wise choices like accepting complete responsibility. Is it any surprise that Kody makes an effort to give his perspective? To share his own perspective on his failed relationships and feuds in order to restore equilibrium? No, of course not. Because people have been so cruel, Kody can feel unfairly treated. At least when he's not with Robyn Brown, he might feel alienated from his own family. Kody can descend into silent despair if he doesn't communicate his feelings to others. But whatever he says is ripped apart when he expresses his emotions. Many repressed feelings of despair and rage, as well as sporadic outbursts, might result from this catch-22. Would any of us change if we were subjected to such severe criticism? I don't think so. As shown in the above footage, Kody talked about feeling persecuted for liking Robyn, with whom he occasionally struck turbulence. He said in another scene from Sister Wives, "The only thing I did wrong was not fall deeply in love with their mothers." When he discussed his problems with children from other moms, he might have been playing the victim. Kody believes that his preference for Robyn is the reason he is being punished. "They are deliberately excluding me from their lives in order to punish me for a crime that I did not commit," he stated. Fans ridiculed Kody on an earlier Instagram. His victim complex must be exacerbated by their harsh evaluations of his character. Without holding back, one fan essentially told Kody to get his act together. He added this post and comment before to the death of his son. The viewer of Sister Wives said, "If you keep placing the blame for your family's dissolution on other people, you will experience extreme loneliness." What can calm Kody's agitated heart? Robyn is capable, but it's not always sufficient. There are a lot of emotions and a lot of tension. Kody had high hopes for his future and for Coyote Pass. He believes that everyone turned against him because he fell in love with Robyn, which is why he became an outsider. Is there any truth to what he has to say? Perhaps people should pay attention. Should he be punished indefinitely for having a passion that was too intense for him to conceal or control? Is it bad to love Robyn? No, of course not. For a brief moment, picture yourself being denigrated by everyone. Every action and statement you make is scrutinized and examined. You're never good enough at anything. Kody is at that location, and he is unable to effectively block out the noise. Fame is intense scrutiny and glaring lights. It can occasionally be pain. Everyone watched as Kody's family disintegrated. He is currently marginalized and attempting to heal his ties with his ex-partners. He must simultaneously maintain Robyn's satisfaction, since she referred to her and Kody's children with her as the core family. He couldn't truly enjoy his love for Robyn, even after the ex-partners had moved on. It's true love. Kody usually lights up around her. He has to consider other people's feelings all the time though, because he had children with the women who left. He fumbles occasionally. He might want to run away from all that pressure, but growing up is a must. He wants his quarreling kids to come to him, but he could discover that the only way to turn his life around is to go to them. He is and always will be their father. He is essential to their lives. Kody appeared to have everything worked out at one point. He seemed to want it that way, even when his ex-partners left him. Things appeared to be going well in his new, monogamous life with Robyn. Garrison's death was a sad incident that nobody could have predicted. Kody must be in a lot of grief because they were separated when he passed away. Because so much was left unsaid, these things can haunt a person, and anyone in such circumstance may find it difficult to deal with their sentiments and recollections. Missing the person, feeling guilty, and being afraid. Nevertheless, the world continues to point out Kody's mistakes in life. They are unabated, not often acknowledged, but it should be, is the possibility that Kody may suffer emotional harm as a result of his celebrity and the slings and arrows. Although he should accept responsibility for his actions, he has a lot to deal with. He may now feel as though he is still on the periphery while he copes with the uncertainty surrounding Coyote Pass's future. Robyn has claimed that although he is difficult to live with, he is coping with a potentially overwhelming sadness. He might suppress some of that suffering. People may be acting on him, and without realizing how much it hurts. Perhaps he believes that achieving actual happiness is too difficult. Janelle is also currently working on her recovery. These organic responses to loss are quite relatable. But like a gleaming city in the horizon, there is always hope. Imagine Kody driving by himself, following the white lines on the road to a new location that is brimming with potential, light, and pulsating energy. Kody should reconcile with his ex-partners. He must pardon them. Kody should quit dwelling on their arguments, the taunts that haunt him, and pull him back in time. He could discover new dreams if he makes it to that luminous city where everything seems fresh. He will emit the kind of energy that people react to when he lets the light in. He will demonstrate to the world that he is content with what he has left. We all experience victimization occasionally, but we must resist it by knocking off those who are attempting to bring us down. The walls that Kody has put up will come down when he lets his heart open, and others will see the true him, a guy with emotions, a man who needs and provides love. Fans will subsequently be able to learn more about Kody's true identity. Greetings and welcome to my channel, dear viewers. I'm Sabrina. I hope you're having a great day. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the video.